we go. Yo, what a cool thing. Hey Sparrow. I'm still eating my dinner, but I saw this thing, I was like, we can't miss it on stream. Look how cool. Has a cool set of e-sails. Hey Uthi, hey Monkey. Sorry, I'm gonna finish the burger that I have here, and then I'll do some more setup and stuff. But I was thinking we cannot miss this one. So I saw a sister ship, I think, to this one on the canal on Monday. Or maybe it's the same one that's already back. I'm not sure. But hey Paul, moin Ria, hey Derek, hey Dave. Sorry everyone, I'm still, it's the world's messiest burger. Frank, QV, Kevin, Freya, hello, hello, hello. Munch, munch. I'm glad she came into the canal to Ghent. We got some time to look at her. I am chewing. Maybe I should remove the mic from my. Hang on. I just really wanted to catch this one. Okay, let me put the mic somewhere else so it's not right next to where I'm chewing. There you go. I'll be back once I finish the munching. It's almost done, the burger. Jacob, Nico, Balnauser, E.G., Wizard, Stoic, hello everyone. Wow, there's a lot of you here this evening. Okay, one more bite and I'm done. Then I can continue, because the setup is only half done. I still need to add some mounts and the second modem and whatnot. There we go. Put this in the car so it doesn't blow away with the wind. Moin Ulrich, Gentry, good evening. So my hands are clean now. Oh, it's better. Okay. The NOK is closed. The what? Also, something else that I saw while I was driving here that is very unusual. We'll talk about it later for a little bit as well. There's an actual coaster going through the small lock. This is the first time in 2.5 years of coming here that I've seen a coaster go through the small lock. It has a good reason, but we'll talk about it in a little bit. There's a big tuning fork. Those are e-sails. You can compare them basically to how a wing on an airplane works, but then for the vertical effect, and it helps with fuel consumption. But the science behind this is exactly the same as an airplane engine. All right, first power the camera. I got new power banks. I'm excited. Well, they're just power banks, but it's nice to have new stuff. They're also in preparation of a better streaming box. Not that the current one is bad, just an upgrade. Yeah. Plug this in here. Oh, sorry. Keep an eye out on the e-sails while I set up. Then we need to do the modem. Oh, was that also Baltic shipping? Oh, it was another Baltic shipping. Let me tweak this as well. Hey. Overlay is not working. Oh shit. Well, that might be a problem that I cannot solve from here. I already know what's wrong. The scraper is down probably. Oh no, no ship collecting today. That's sad. Well, that's that, yeah. I really have to look into how to disable Windows updates on a regular Windows 11 machine, because it seems like I've tried 15 different things, and whatever I do, the computer just keeps updating by itself with Windows Update, and then yeah, it restarts itself unasked. And guess what? The stuff does not come back online. Should I just end the stream for you guys? Do you think it's not worth it that we're live, or what? Just go home, call it a day. We saw one ship, couldn't collect it. These sails are only mounted 6 days ago? Really? It's brand spanking new, maiden voyage. I wonder if they fold down, these ones. I don't think they do. No, there's no like folding mechanism by the looks of it. Hey cars. Try taking the Ethernet cable out of the PC to stop it from updating. And how will we communicate then to do the overlay QV? Just thin air. Ubuntu. I ain't got time for learning Linux, Spyro. I just don't have the... I know it's good, but I just don't have the time to do all that shenanigans. Because Linux is good, but you need to have time. It's interesting though, because I checked and I think everything was on, but apparently not. It's really sad. Oh, what error do you get? 502? What does 502 mean? 502 error. Invalid response from that. It might be a tail scale issue. Tail scale. Yeah, I think it's tail scale. No, it's the other thing. Anyway. Well, we'll have one stream without collecting. I'm sorry. Where am I? I'm at Terneuzen, our regular spot. I think I have everything set up now. 2 modems, check. The volume up if there's an alert and I hear it. The Saudi Silva, it's, yeah, I mean it's basically wings, right, on an airplane. It's uses the exact same principle of air flowing faster on the one side than the other, and that will cause it to get lift, and they use that lift to decrease fuel consumption. Let's see, what do we have on the river? I don't think we'll have much big traffic. Looking at the schedules, it was very thin today. Also, Derek, are you here? I think I saw you in the beginning, didn't I? Let's see if he said hi. Because he gave a donation at the end of last stream, well, just after I ended. Derek, you're here. Thank you for the donation, dude. Thank you for the support. Not sure if you did it on purpose when I ended, so I couldn't thank you, but thank you anyway. Hey, Big Barry. So there is some traffic coming from the canal as well. So there's a lot of drought here in this part of the Netherlands. I mean, if you just look at the grass, I know there was a festival here, but in general, at this point, my garden looks the same as this patch of grass. It's just all yellow and dry. So a lot of dryness, not enough rain. And the canal is struggling with water as well. They're struggling with brackish water, so salt going up the canal. And to preserve water in the canal, the ships have to go very tightly grouped together through the locks. So there might be delays or reduced services at the locks because they need to cram as much ships as they can in one lock. So that's why we just saw a coaster, which is a seaworthy ship, in the oldest lock, the smallest one, where usually we'll never see a coaster inside of. So they're really grouping everything together. Also the max depth, but that was already last week or the last few streams, the max depth that you can be for going onto the canal is lowered as well. I believe it's now 12 meters 20 max draw. Hey Stutler, good evening. I see we got another one coming in for Ghent. It's gonna be busy in the lock. I don't know exactly how it works, Dro, but I'm sure they've considered all the options. I think basically how it is, the canal is lower than the river. So every time some salt water flows into the canal, especially now that the canal is lower. No shot. Is he doing it again? Oh yeah, he got one. He got one. We missed the beginning, but he's eating a crab again. Steven the killer. I mean, crab is tasty. I'm not gonna blame him. All right. Got the Sophia here. I feel like we've seen the Sophia before, but we cannot check it. The overlay system is broken today. At least the ship fetching part. I think the clock and weather thing will probably still work. Stone Cold Steven Seagal. Yeah, the cards are down today. It is what it is. The one downside of switching to Starlink, I still haven't found a good way to remotely access my computer, my server at home. Because on Starlink you don't have a fixed IP, so I cannot do just some kind of URL that links to it. But if anyone has suggestions, I'm more than welcome to hear it. Don't come with any desk to me, because I don't trust any desk. There's driver to do it. There's no chance. It's too complicated. I don't know why it's not working, because I thought it was running actually. So I'm actually surprised it's not running. So I'd have to troubleshoot the server. I do think that it would be nice to have a way to remotely go into my computer again from here. No, I'm not switching to Linux. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't have the time or patience for Linux. I tried it once. I got very mad. I deleted the whole server and installed a Windows server. I cannot set up a dynamic DNS because Starlink does not have a fixed IP address for you. It's dynamic. Paul, the overlays are broken for today. Something on the server is down and I cannot troubleshoot it from out here. I know, it's sad. It is what it is. It's an old school stream, just like in the beginning. Remote desktop does not work. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. My home internet is Starlink. Starlink does not have a fixed IP address for you. There's no way that you can set up any dynamic DNS service or remote desktop service with Starlink. Well, maybe you can. It's probably going to be a VPN type thing that you have to do, but no dynamic DNS stuff. For all of you nerds out there, just like me. Yeah, eSail ship is going into the lock now. No, only a small part of the server runs at home. It's something that I cannot run on an actual server for reasons that I cannot talk about in public. You had rain in the east. I mean, I do see some clouds looking towards the east, so like thick clouds that are forming, so maybe there might be some rain, more rain coming there. Tailscale is what I'm using right now for everything, but sometimes after my server reboots because of Windows updates, Tailscale is not connecting properly, and I think that's what's happening here. Tailscale is not connected right now. I looked into Cloudflare as well, Spyro. We're really going deep into the tech talk, but you need an actual domain name for that, which I don't really want to buy a domain name just for my home server. But I do have Tailscale. The problem is that my computer often does Windows updates, and I think that's the part I want to disable, because after Windows updates, often some services don't come back online, or Tailscale just is not connected anymore. It's only 10. Yeah, but it's a public. I don't want to have a public domain. I don't know. Yeah, that seems very safe, EG. A nice URL that everybody knows and can get. I'm a Windows guy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a Windows guy. I never got into the nitty-gritty Linux. I'm still on the light side. What you gonna do about it? Imagine using anything from Elon Musk. I don't care. It's the best internet that I can get for my house. It's a no-brainer to me. If there would be any better product that I could get that's not Starlink, I would. But it's the best and cheapest solution that I have for my internet. Windows guy represents. Nice. Mac OS. To do what? Draw? Edit photos? Videos? It's a fun little shot with the 3 ships. I live in Belgium, Wizard, so it's Belgian internet, and yes, it's very poor. Over the past decades, my internet cost has increased by, it went from 50 euros to, last time I checked and it was 65 in the beginning of the year. But the speed, the quality remained exactly the same. So nothing improved, yet it became, was it 15 euros more expensive over 10 years? Yet they didn't change anything. I cannot get fiber either, so that's also not an option. And it was slow as hell. It was just a VDSL connection that was doing like 100 Mbps. I switched to Starlink. I now pay 50 euros a month. So again, 14 euros cheaper. It works flawlessly, and it is 4 times faster than my wired connection that I have. So, yeah. Europe is going to make something like Starlink, and it's probably going to suck because it's Europe. We don't know how to do tech because we have too many rules and regulations, and it's going to be probably like 500 euros or something because of taxes. Where the hell is Pikis? No idea where that port is. It's its home port for the Sofia. Pikis. Wait, we should be able to see the flag, right? Where's the flag? There's no flag. Oh, the flag is just down. Is it a Finnish flag? $50, my goodness, that's horrible. B6. I'm actually, I was flabbergasted because I just got Starlink to try it out. I was like, maybe it's going to be better, maybe it's just going to suck. And I tried it, and it was like 4 times faster than the wired internet. It blows my mind that it's faster to go through a terminal all the way to space, back to Earth, down, than a cable that is actually in my house. It's nuts. The live looks like an owl. Woohoo. How's the latency? It's perfect. I gamed on it. There's like the pings are fine. Is it as good as fiber? Probably not, but I cannot get fiber where I live, so I've been asking them for 10 years, when is fiber coming? Soon. After 10 years, I just gave up. And the day that I can get fiber, I'll probably get fiber. If it's not like ridiculously expensive, because that's another issue here. Fiber is still ridiculously expensive. Well, not here in Belgium. Hey Kirby, I feel like we're going on a rant tonight. I'm gonna rant about everything. If you're just joining, overlay's broken. I'm sorry, no cards today. It's a day off for you guys as well. You can enjoy the boats. Probably gonna have like half the amount of viewers now. All of you cart addicts. You do see there's a general cargo ship with e-sails in the lock there. We just saw that come in at the beginning of the stream. I also see a tanker coming out. I think that one will go into the big lock. If I'm not mistaken, I also saw a Wagenborg ship ready to go into the locks. It is Finland, okay. Pikis. Hey mega ships, good evening. So I do think there was a vehicles carrier coming, so there will at least be something for sunset. Let me check. As I said, traffic is going to be thin. It is what it is. But it was very warm today, so I'm glad I didn't come out in the heat. And potentially, fingers crossed, burn 15 candles, pray to God, if you believe in God or any other thing. The CMA CGM Notre Dame, the world's biggest LNG carrier, LNG powered container ship, is on their way to Antwerp, should come in tomorrow. Let's just hope it comes in during the daytime and not like at 5 a.m. or at, I don't know, midnight. So we'll have to wait and see for that one. Also seems like a vessel finder is not in a mood today to show me anything. The map is not loading at all. Yep, +1 legendary if I'm able to fix the overlay by then. So got some kind of tanker going out. Oh, some other stuff we can talk about. Let me first. Why is Vessel Finder being such a pain in the ass these days? It's just so incredibly slow for loading a map. Yeah, this is not gonna work for me. Bro. Okay, here's the river. Yeah, we have one of the Glovis Roros coming in. Glovis Celine. All right, we'll see what we can see. Even Vessel Finder is not cooperating today. Hey Shirley. Oh yeah, we had an incident in the port of Antwerp on Tuesday evening after we just after we ended our ship spotting stream. A leak happened in one of the containers on a container ship in the port of Antwerp. So the MSC Mia Summer 2, which I'm pretty sure is a ship we spotted on stream before, they were loading or unloading, I don't know what it was, one of the containers with a liquid in it. It was, what was the name of the liquid again? Let me look it up. I keep forgetting. It's hydrofluoric acid was in the container. So apparently there was a small hole in it. That hole became bigger, like a 10-centimeter hole. Everything started leaking out. And apparently when that substance comes in contact with water, it becomes a very, very toxic vapor. I believe over 100 people were driven to the hospital for checkups. Also, unfortunately, one guy is still in intensive care. And there were 13 others, I think, that were wounded by it. Apparently it also causes very nasty burn wounds if you get it on your skin, but also just inside of your body. It's very toxic. If it gets into your blood and stuff like that, your organs can fail or you can have heart attacks. It's really crazy. So the whole port was in lockdown, or the biggest container dock there, completely in lockdown. The locks that were right next to it, all shut. I think by now everything is back open, but it's probably going to be a while before they cleaned up everything there on the Mia Summer. But yeah, nasty accident happened. Somebody is in trouble. I mean, yeah. There will probably be a big investigation. It is indeed crazy, yeah. It does show you that it is still a dangerous industry to work in. All the ship stuff. And then in other news, something else that I saw today, I took a screenshot of it. Oh yeah, I went boating. There we go, I'll talk about that. We went boating on yesterday morning. That's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It was like a tiny boat, of course. And it had like 2 speeds, like slower and slow. Well, it was good fun steering a ship for the first time. It's very interesting how delayed some of the steering is. Like you turn and then you need to wait like a second or two before it really reacts. Then also the numbers for the port of Antwerp-Bruges. So that's not just Antwerp, that's also Zeebrugge up the river. You are one port. The numbers for January to June this year are in. So a lot of decreases actually. The dry bulk cargoes and Roros are up. All the others are down. You know how I always say that there's like less traffic? There was about 4.4% less sea ships in the ports. And then, for example, containers, there were 74.2 million tons of containers that were moved, which is a 3.6% decrease. In TEUs, 6.8 million containers, so TEUs, 6.8 million TEUs were moved, which is also a 1.5% decrease. I think the biggest decrease is in conventional cargo. I don't know what that means actually, but that's a decrease of 11%. They only moved 4.2 million tons. Why is my screen continuously turning off? Let me do this. Yeah, that's better. And then for cars, we had a 7.2% increase. There were 1.5 million cars that came through the ports of Antwerp and Bruges. In total, that's good for an 11 million tons of car. If you want to see it in ton. So overall, for all the cargo, there's a decrease of 2.4%. There we go. Some statistics on the port of Antwerp. Yeah, there was a lot of articles about the leak and the hydrofluoric acid. One of the big remedies they do is give you calcium directly into your blood to counter it. But let's hope everybody survives and is fine after. Let's take a look out on the river now. So we got an LPG tanker and a coaster coming towards us. And also, what is that over there? Oh, we missed that. It's just a ship with two cranes. Never mind. It looked like a big ring on it. Okay. The Gal. Thank you, Toast, for putting in the effort. I'm a bit annoyed that the card collecting and the overlay is not working now. I really need a solution to remotely get into my computer. This is not fun. Hey Rich, good evening. So the plan was to stay until sunset. It does appear to be a bit hazy, so I hope we don't get like a sunset in the clouds, because that would be disappointing. But we'll see in about, what is it now, 2 hours and a half from now, I guess. Hey Chris, welcome. It's a bird. Yeah. I'm gonna guess no, Uthi. But you can give it a try. You'll see immediately if it does something or not. Because that is indeed also hosted on my my local server. Yeah, I thought so. There's gonna be a Niet. There's an Audi RS7 arriving. This man has money. Guys, it's not a matter of resetting. I need to troubleshoot what is wrong. I mean, I have an idea what's wrong. Can I? I don't even have the link here. What are the speeds of the fastest ships on the river? I'm sure it's regulated, but on average I would say a ship goes around 50 knots. But like 2 days ago we saw a military vessel on the river for the first time. That guy was going like 29. Also I think the smaller speedboats can go a lot faster, so I'm not sure if there's really like a speed limit. But all these big ships are steered by a pilot or commanded by a pilot once they're on the river. So hang on, can we make this a bit more? Yeah, that's better. So I guess they just determine the speed. Then I have to put my hoodie on, it's cold now. Apparently the temperature is gonna drop from tomorrow and onward. So no more 29 to 31 degrees. Which I have to say, it was not that bad actually. It was still manageable to go outside. Cold, it sounds lovely. There we go. I think this is a similar ship that one of our viewers is on. Maybe it's even the same company. Yeah, it was a very unique stream, Spyro. We won't have that too often, unfortunately. I have to say though, I mentioned on Tuesday during the stream that I had to pee badly. Once I got up after the stream and cleaned up, walking back to the car, like every step was painful because I had to pee so hard. After the stream, I did the longest pee of my life. So I enjoyed it a little bit less than I should have because I was just stressed from having to pee for 3 hours straight. Hey little Nami, welcome. Yeah, I was also looking at the bow mast. What's up, Alex? Sorry for all you just joined in. I had to hear my pee story. It's live though, it's live. And if you're just joining, yes, the overlays are broken. No, I cannot fix them from outside in the field here. So no, you cannot collect cards today. Your longest, did you time it? I think mine has to have been over 2 minutes. It was insane. I was standing there peeing, I was like, this just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. Bring an empty pee bowl. The missus was also saying like, oh, you should bring a pee bowl or just go pee. And I was like, there were like 100 people there. There's no way I could just have gone like into the grass and peed. There were just so many people around me. Like even now, there's like only one camper van and 2 cars here. You time it, knew it was gonna be a long one. I should have timed mine. Could have had a record-breaking pee. Do you think that's like one of the things in the Guinness Book of World Records? Longest pee. No, I don't toast, but usually I don't stream for 6 hours straight, so there's also that. There has been like 1 or 2 instances in the past where I had like tech problems where I actually went peeing. I just started streaming and I went peeing and then I came back, oh, we had the problem. The funny thing is, during that stream, I remember thinking to myself, like, okay, I shouldn't drink anything else, because otherwise I'm gonna have to pee too much. So, yeah. You couldn't go? What? Oh my God. I just remember the walk back to the car, like, every step it was like, ow, ow, I should stop.
Rated the stream with 563 viewers.
My goodness, buddy, thank you for the raid, dankeschön. Should I say a herzliche welcome or something like that to everybody to the Westerschelde River, where we are ship spotting, just like Buddy. We did have an interesting ship just come in a little bit ago. I can still show you, it's in the lock. Actually, guten Abend, readers, that's a good one. Of course, there's like a whole cluster of ships now in the locks, but you see the 2 E-sails in the front there. So that's a small general cargo ship that has 2 E-sails, and apparently they're very recently fitted on it. So we saw that one right at the beginning of the stream, if you're interested. Also, as you can see, the lock is very packed, very stacked. Because of the drought here in the area, the water on the canal to Ghent beyond the locks is low, and there's some rules and regulations. So, for example, the ships can only be 12.2 meters deep anymore if they go up the canal, but they're also grouping as many ships together in the lock to prevent salt water from flowing, or too much salt water from flowing into the canal. So that's why all the locks right now are very packed, as you can see. And then the other lock is also slowly filling up now. That is the newest lock. That is one of the bigger ones in Europe, apparently. It's quite a big lock if you like walk past it, but also filling up. In terms of big traffic, not much today. There is a Ro-Ro coming, vehicles carrier, and I do now see something on the horizon. Let me check. That appears to be a tanker that's coming. And yeah, I don't see the Ro-Ro yet.
Subscribe for 2 months on Twitch. Good evening.
Old man, thank you for the support. Good evening. At 13 meters, ship will get stuck. I don't think 13 meters it will get stuck, but I mean, it's just a rule that you have to be 12.2. So what they often do, because a lot of big bulk carriers are going to Ghent, because there's a big steel factory there, so they need a lot of raw materials. They will anchor on the other side of the river. Like over there, there's a lot of anchorage spots. There's actually one anchored over there now. Not a lot of traffic there actually. There's one more, I think. Although that one might be docked to a pier there. So they will dock over there, and then they will unload it with like a big crane ship onto barges until she's high enough to go up the canal. So I assume we're gonna see more of that if this drought persists. We'll have to see. It's a fun shot though. It's like they're all fading into the haze that's over the river right now. So visibility a little bit less than I had hoped today. Hopefully we'll get a nice sunset out of it, but we'll have to see. We're here for the sunset today. And the ships, of course. Sorry, just balancing out the camera a tiny bit. I think that's better. Wait, is that better? Yeah, that looks good. Horizon. So some ships are coming, but they're still a bit out. So we'll have to wait and see. Also, for all of you who are just joining in, I do apologize. The overlays are broken today. We're gonna blame Windows updates for that. Well, it is actually Windows updates' fault. That stuff breaks every time. Also, if anybody has a good way of disabling Windows updates, let me know in the Discord or slide in my DMs or something. Because I've tried many things, but Windows just keeps updating by itself. It doesn't matter how many times or how many ways I disable it. They're like, nope, we're the boss now. We decide when you update. You can just see Vlissingen in the distance, I noticed. See the skyline over there. Car decided to stop right next to me. So much room here. Oh, they're slowly going forward now. Nope, doesn't work, Ryle. I tried that. Even tried like registry edits and stuff like that to disable it, but it all did not work. Maybe it really is time to switch to Linux, but I don't want to. I just don't have the time to invest in that. It's very windy again today, actually. Some good winds. I assume there was one more ship. It's probably behind the pier there, yeah. Update my PC. No, it does it by itself, don't worry. And then it will reboot at the most inappropriate times. So in terms of a stream schedule for the next few days, maybe also do an update on that. My goodness, that car was smelly. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow we'll get an exceptional stream on Friday. I know I usually don't stream on Friday, but I might, because we got the biggest LNG fueled container ship in the world coming in. Actually, it came from Hamburg. For all of you who raided over from Hamburg Haven Live, you probably, I assume, probably caught it going out or in. So I would like to catch that one. I'm just afraid that it will come in like very early in the morning when it's still dark, or yeah, like at midnight, so we'll have to see about that. But if it comes in tomorrow during the daytime, I will be here to catch it going in. And on Saturday there will be no stream, and on Sunday we'll do our regular Sunday afternoon stream, hopefully. And then next week I think we'll have again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday streams. If it's dark, bring the drone. I'm legally not allowed to fly the drone when it's dark, actually. Some big clouds forming on the horizon as well. Let me show you guys. Look at that. Some good cloud formation going up there. It keeps like rising higher and higher. So, does it not have lights on it? No, it's just the regulations in Europe. You cannot fly after dark. Unless you have like an exception. I know people fly at night, but it's just like regular rules, you're not allowed to. I wonder if those clouds are coming towards us. I don't think so, though. I don't think we'll get any rain here, unfortunately. The grass could use some rain, if you look at it. It's bone dry here. All right, awesome, EG. I'll take a look at it after the stream. I will 100% look for solutions, of course. But there's a few things. I want to disable Windows Update, and I should have some way to properly remotely access my computer from here. There's a mega storm over France. I heard that there's going to be a lot of like heavy storms over France, Germany, I think the Alps, what is it, Austria and stuff like that as well. But nothing for Belgium or the Netherlands. Maybe something in the east of Belgium, but that's about it. I would also like a bit of rain, would be nice. Notre Dame, it says Saturday 5 a.m. Yeah, but that's of course just the theoretical. She is indeed drifting in the game. She has been drifting all day actually. I'm pretty confident with it, Alex. I'm pretty confident with it. I think the main issue is just Windows Update, because it is already in like a private network that I can access remotely. Because like I don't use Google Photos, I use my own system image, which also is hosted on that computer. But all the public stuff is hosted on like proper public servers. There's only one part of the whole overlay system and the card collecting system. Cannot say exactly which part because that would not be good. But there's one system that I have to host locally, but it's that part that is now unreachable. That's why the whole overlay is borked. With your favorite pasta. Buon appetito, Stetler. Windows Server is a bold choice. I talked about it earlier. I just don't have the time to invest in Linux, because I know Linux can be good and is good, but I just don't have the time to invest in it myself to learn it properly. I know how to do Windows properly. Except disabling Windows Update for some reason, that is like the biggest pain in the world to me. wonder if we can already see the Roro actually on the horizon. I don't think we can, right? Yeah, she's not here yet. There's stuff coming though, so you just gotta be patient. Linux is a nightmare. For learning, I think once you're like established with it, it's fine. The new guy, lovely. I think what I, not dislike, but what I find hard on Linux is that there's so many different versions and distributions of it at this point that it gets like a big mess. Why can't they keep it like a little bit more compact in their versioning? I know it's all like their own project, but it makes it confusing to me. Like, there's so many flavors that you can try and use, and yeah. I've heard a lot about Mint, yeah. Ubuntu, I tried once, didn't like it. But we're talking about probably more than a decade ago that I tried Ubuntu. I've been considering doing a multi-boot on my computer. I might actually do it, and yeah, at the end of the year I need to new, my computer is a lease computer, just like my car. And I need to lease a new one, and I might do a dual boot with Linux then, if I have to reinstall everything anyway. Ubuntu is getting more bloated. It's getting like Windows, you mean? Yeah, they're called distributions, yeah. But I feel like each distribution is just a different flavor of Linux. It's just what you prefer. Then watch streak. Nice Byzantium. Oh, there's even flavors within one distro? My goodness. You nerds. Does any one of you daily drive Linux? I'm not curious. We do have a lot of like techie people in the chat. Or are you all just still using Windows after all? You are? Okay. You are two Linux. Huh. Nerds. Yeah, for games, I guess you better have a dual boot, but that maybe just for games. Then again, I think it's such a hassle to have a dual boot just for one specific thing. And I'm just like, just shoot Windows for everything. You don't have to reboot. What's Linux? Yeah, we're going very into the tech talk today, Frey, I'm sorry. Linux is basically an operating system to run on your computer. It's like you have Windows on most standard computers. There's also Linux, which is free. It's open source. It's like community driven. But it's not Windows, of course. So it has its limitations. You're daily driving Windows. MacBook on the side. Have you running VPNs in the past? Games can run fine with Proton nowadays. I've been using Linux since 2005. You're a hardcore one, Andre. That's crazy. All my bots are on Ubuntu. I mean, everything I code could, in theory, I think everything could run on Linux. It's all through Node. Node is my main thing for building systems. The whole game that you're playing, the ship card thing, the overlay, it's all built in Node.js, so it can all run on Linux. CLI, that's even more extreme. Husband has tried Linux multiple times and lets it go again each time. It's also for easy to use. Yeah, that's the thing with Linux. Like, it's very versatile, but it's harder to use. There's a much steeper learning curve to it, in my opinion, as well. You have Linux Mint as a VM. NAS on Linux. Yeah, a lot of NAS stuff is on Linux these days. DRM. I mean, I don't game a lot anymore, so that wouldn't be an issue for me. My last window was Windows XP. Wow, that's also a long time ago. Also note. Maybe I should hire you, Spyro, for my new backend system. Paranoid. Grew up in dust. Kind of true, Shirley. Kind of true. Cloud code. I mean, I use a Visual Studio for coding. I kind of like it a lot. But no, what is it? Visual Studio Code is the full name. Not like the bloated Visual Studio. That one sucks. Well, let's be honest. People don't do a lot of coding manually anymore these days. It's all it's all vibe coded. Yeah. It's crazy how times have changed for coding. I was talking about it a while ago, like everything I learned in college, it's kind of obsolete. I mean, it's good to know the basics and the principles and the fundamentals of coding, but AI is just so much faster than you writing it manually. It's crazy. Also, look at those clouds above. Whoa, what a structure is forming there. Like a nice little top on it. The Ardmore Persistence. She's going to Dunkirk. How tall is she? 183 meters. Thank you, Toast. That's true, EG. Windows has become more and more bloated with every version that it is. Like I'm so mad that they forced me to create a Windows account to install it at some point. I was just so mad about that. When did I graduate from college? Good question. When was that? 2006? Wow, that's 20 years ago. I think I graduated 20 years ago, Freya. Jesus Christ. Feeling old now. Yeah, I think it was 2006. It's one of the biggest jokes on social media, Alex. I saw it. It's fine. It was just a 0-second timeout. Well, Stream Elements doing it. Check out my new project. It's amazing. I'm running it on localhost. What a good service. But yeah, as I said, when I get a new laptop at the end of the year, I'll probably try to dual boot it on Linux, because I have to reinstall the whole computer anyway, so might as well just give it a try, the good old try. The fastest ping times of any server. True. Hey dogs. Nice little frontal shot here of the ship. Looks good. If you're just joining, I do apologize. The overlays and the card collecting is not working this evening. So it's an old school one where we just can chill and talk. And apparently we've went into a nerd talking session, talking about coding and operating systems. Wow, Scythe. Was that recent? Must have been some guy thinking that, oh, I'll fool him. I'll get a coding job with my AI skills. I got even more work to do. Gotta fix the server. I wanted to wrap up my new backend version of StreamBuddy. I do feel like StreamBuddy is slowly becoming a little bit too big for me to handle alone. But it's not big enough to like hire somebody to help me. You know what I mean? Usually it matches dogs, the Plimsoll line. It matches because the red is a special paint, anti-foul paint. So it's a good paint for protecting against all the water. So we can check it out once she's closer, but I'm pretty sure the Plimsoll line will match the red and black border. Well, StreamBuddy written, it's an Android app, so it's just written in Java still. There's a few Kotlin classes in there, but I'm not that well driven in Kotlin, so I prefer Java still, because that's the language I do know at heart. Hire me. I think that's a problem, Andre. Like, I would love to hire somebody so we can do even more, but I just don't have the funds to do it. Like, it generates a little bit of revenue, but not nearly enough to hire somebody. So it's still me and Claude building it now. And I'm building a massive extension to it now. We all know that, well, at least people who are interested in the streaming industry know that Stream Elements had this moment where they were about to shut down potentially. A lot of the systems in StreamBuddy rely on Stream Elements to run. So I'm basically building my own version of Stream Elements, kinda similar-ish. With one big difference, that it will have persistent alerts. What does that mean? If I'm here out now and I lose connection with StreamBuddy to the internet because it's outdoors, it's possible, and then somebody just subs or throws bits or whatever, or I get a rate, the alert right now for Stream Elements would play, but I wouldn't hear it because I'm disconnected. With my version of the backend, it will, once you connect again with StreamBuddy, catch up on all the alerts and play all the missed alerts. So you will never miss an alert again. So that will be my big selling point for it. How many streamers use it? It has about 1,600 installs, Freya. Last time I checked. Maybe it's more now. I could check. Hang on. I have a dashboard for it now. I'm actually curious because I haven't checked in a while how many streamers use it daily. .com. Sorry. There's also another, the Eastern Spirea. Got a dry mouth. Got to drink a bit. It's better. Okay, let's see. In June, I had 1,031 active users. In May, we had 1,044 active users. On average, we have about 250 daily active users for StreamBuddy. That's the statistics. It's info you only get here on my stream. It's not public knowledge. But now it's leaked. Now someone's going to rush. It's about ready, Chris. I'm just polishing up some stuff, and then I'll open a beta track for a small subset of users. It's good stats. Yeah, I know it's the app is doing well. That's also why I'm motivated to add stuff like I just talked about to it. because I know it might give it another boost. This one is a little bit rusty, by the way. Look at that. Rusty bucket. Not sure if it's rust, it's just like the paint is just like chipped away. Oh, you were talking about the plimsoll line, right? Not sure if this one still has a plimsoll line. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh god, oh god, oh god. No, we'll have to use another one. It's completely rusted away, the plimsoll line. Talking about the plimsoll line. God. Where is it? There it is. So here in this case, it's a little bit higher than the black special paint they have at the bottom there. So that round circle, that line, and then all the lines to the right of it, it's called the plimsoll line. This indicates the maximum depth of the ship in certain water / season / weather conditions. The Westerschelde. Oh, really? I didn't know that, EG. Thanks for letting me know. Then I'll probably stay up and check that out. The Swedish-Canadian collaboration. The Algoma Central Corporation. What is clinging? Oh, this is. Hey, Holabaloo. Good evening. Cactus Jack, what is it? It's Central European time. Is that like around 10 p.m.? Oh, that would suck. We might still be here around 10. Gonna miss it. It's like, okay, 1 a.m. Yeah, that's perfect. I'll be coding then. Be working on polishing the new stream buddy release. Fun fact, the alerts for the past 2 streams have already been running through the new backend, and it's been working quite well for the past 2 streams at least. 3 streams. Is that the reason for the delays? No, the delays was Stream Elements side. It's since I have my own system that the delays are completely gone. My system works like incredibly fast compared to Stream Elements for some reason. So with Stream Elements recently, I saw for example, the new the subscription come in and chat. And it took like half a minute before I hear the alert through the overlay of Stream Elements. Right now I see the alert come in my chat and it will instantly place as well, so I'm happy with that. Also, this one was very smelly. Oh, still smell it as expected. From the CEO or the CTO? When I'm coding, I'm having my CTO hat on. that over there? Is that an inland container ship? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I think yeah, the lock doors are opening. We can check that out for a minute. If only I had like the proper CEO pay from it as well. I actually did the accounting for StreamBuddy today. It's always sad to see how much goes to taxes. I always die a little bit inside. I swear, as I get older, I get a lot saltier about taxes and government. There's going to be a point in time where I'm like, I'm going off grid. I'm going to live in the woods somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Screw all of you taxes. Sorry, I'm really in a ranting mode today. It's probably because the overlay isn't working and I'm sad about it. Although I used to rant a lot more on the streams before we did the ship spotting. Some of you said, oh, we're coming to your stream to hear you rant about stuff. Oh, how times have changed. Let me get a mint. Oh, my car stinks. Why is McDonald's so smelly? I'm not farting in it. Just ate a few hamburgers in it while driving here because I was hungry. Oh, I spotted another issue. See? Instantly the alert plays.
Line subscribe for 2 months on Twitch. Hi.
Interspline, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the support. Chat. Do you see what Interspline did? They used their Prime sub on me. You know what a Prime sub is? It's a sub that you can use for free. It comes with your Amazon Prime subscription. All you have to do is link your Amazon account to Twitch and you have one free sub to give to your favorite creator every single month. So, what you can do for me is just click on that little Look at that.
Celebrity subscribe for 3 months on Twitch.
How intelligent, Alex. My goodness, another prime. Thank you, dude. What I was about to say, just click that little purple button. You know like that little purple button at the bottom that says subscribe. Nothing will happen, I promise you, nothing will happen. But if you have Prime available, a little pop-up should open, and you'll see a little checkbox like says use Prime. You can check it, and then bam, you can subscribe for free. Just check. There's always 1 or 2 people who don't know that they have it, they forgot about it. But it's basically giving Jeff Bezos' penis rocket money to streamers. So you should really check and use it if you have it. On me or on somebody else. I forgot I had it. I know, people forget that they have it. I'm already subbed. Well, no, then I can help you, Scythe, but I do appreciate it. It really helps me. I mean, it supports the stream. Even I have to say, I sometimes forget that I have it. So, even I'm guilty of forgetting that I have a Prime sub available. I see also in a hype train now. Another way Twitch invented to get more money out of you guys. €5 for 3 months? What a steal site, my goodness. I think I pay like 7 a month for Prime here. But it's still worth it. Meanwhile, the big cloud that we were looking at, we'll go back to this in a minute, but the big cloud is clouding. Look at that thing, it's growing. Surely there's going to be a thunderstorm coming out of that later tonight. The structure. I have a Bezos buck. So what is that, 1 cent? Thank you for the 1 cent, Alex. I'm sure Bezos will now have to sell his super yacht so he can afford this 1 cent. Also, didn't you buy the bit? So we're looking at the Stenfrick going to Gdansk in Poland. 2 bits. We're raising the stakes now. EG has raised the stakes with 2 bits. Will anyone do better? EG is now the top bit giver of this hype train with 2 bits. Can somebody beat him? 3 bits. Let's go. Can we get 4? I feel like I'm a guy at an auction now. I can't talk that fast though. 2 bits or 3 bits or any 4 bits. 4 bits going once, 4 bits, 4 bits. Going once, twice. 4 bits from old man. Thank you guys for all the pennies throwing at me. Chat, throw a penny at your streamer. Oh, we're gonna have to double now, so we're going from 4 to 8 bits. Those has decided. Anyone wants to throw 8 bits and be the bit leader of this hype train? You got 1 minute and 2 seconds, 1 second, 1 minute left. EG is a first and second gift subs gifter in the rankings. Oh, hey Donny. Indeed, once again live. 9 bits, Bushcutter is throwing them. Woohoo! 9 pennies. Thank you, Bushcutter. You are now the biggest contributor to this hype train, which is about to end in 25 seconds. Holy moly. Nog niet. Yeah. Wait, is it gonna... Holy moly, what happened?
EG0 gives 100 bits to say.
Jesus Christ. Hang on, somebody arrived. I was like...
Chronic Tom gives 200 bits to say.
Thank you for the 5 gifted, where's bro? EG, thank you for 100 bits. Alex, another 10. But Chronic Tom throwing 200 bits. Thank you, dude, for the 200 bits. And we've reached a level 3 hype train. We're slaying it now. Guys.
Bushcutter 1234 gives 300 bits to say.
Yeah, it does, EG, because I'm mostly testing out the new system. So we have TTS for a limited time. Don't know when I'll remove it again, but I do want to make sure the TTS stuff works. Bushcutter, thank you for the 300 bits.
EG0 gives 100 bits to say. Twitch, clip this.
Hey Twitch, clip this. Guys, you're crazy. Thank you for the 300 bits. Thank you for 100 bits. You guys are crazy. Thank you for the 400 bits, Alex.
400 bits to say. Horn sound.
Horn sound. You know what's also cool about the alerts is I can update them real time. So if I now change the bit alert to a new voice, and let's say we want Brian, and we press save, we should now have Brian talking to you guys in real life, in real time. Let's see. Oh, but there's no text with that Bushcutter.
1234 gives 500 bits to say.
There it is. weirdly angled now. I don't know why. Holy crap, guys. What are you guys doing?
Alex Lepreday gives 100 bits to say, burger, burger, burger.
What are you guys doing?
Steam Train Traveler gives 600 bits to say.
It's so awkward. Somebody parked right next to me now, and you guys are honking the horn all the time. Just trying to make the camera level, but for some reason it's not working. Well, I guess it's still kind of level. Chat. What did I miss? So Bushcutter, thank you for the 500 bits. Alex, another 100 burger bits. Thank you. Steam Train Traveler, thank you for the 600 bits. And Bushcutter, thank you for the 91 bits. It's a hype train level 4 that's going. My goodness, I think our record is like level 5 or something. And another one.
Ria_Strickliesel gifted a sub to on Twitch.
Ria, dankeschön for the gifted as well. Oh my god. Are we level 5 now?
Alex Lepreday gifted 5 subs on Twitch.
Guys, thank you so much. It's always humbling when people start throwing subs. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Uzi also 5. What are you guys doing?
Mr.
Oh my god.
gifted 5 subs on Twitch.
I swear, the one time somebody parks right besides me, you guys are ramming the horn. Oh my god, thank you. I'm also seeing a lot of issues with the back end now. The event list is not accurate at all, so we'll have to fix that. Yeah, we skipped level 5 and just straight to 6. You guys are like, screw it. There's guys playing soccer there. Let's throw subs and bits. You get a sub and you get a sub. I think everybody who's watching now has a sub at this point. No, seriously guys, thank you for all the support. That's great. I did not see that one coming. I thought, oh, it's gonna be a lame stream. The overlay's broken. No massive ships either.
Spyro Chet gives 100 bits to say, I want in on this.
Thank you, Spyro, 100 bits. Let's change the voice again. Look how fast I can change the voice. The voice is now Emma. There we go. If somebody else wants to do 100 bits or more, you can now hear Emma speak to you.
Bushcutter 1234 gives 100 bits to say.
Oh, she's very UK.
Alex Lepreday gives 100 bits to say, hi, I'm Emma.
Thank you, Alex and Bushcutter. Yeah, they're testing all my new backend systems. It's actually super nice that it's working that well. So let's change the voice one more time. Oh no, I'm too late.
Alex Lepreday gives 100 bits to say, why does it smell like farts in here?
We got Ivy. I don't know what Ivy's voice is. Thank you for the 100 bits, Alex. No tugboats? No, because it's outgoing, right? It doesn't need tugboats anymore. The tugboats are mostly needed for the inbound traffic to navigate into the locks. Guys, we have a level 6 hype train. I don't know if there's any record that you can see. Wait, I think you guys can see, right? Oh, new voice.
Alex Lepreday gives 100 bits to say, that's a cute dog.
Jesus, that voice is horrible. Let's change that again. Oh my god, let's do another male voice. What's a male? Russell. There you go. Oh, I like how fast it works. Oh, what a good app this will be. Yeah, it's like a toddler. Like a chipmunk more.
Alex Lepreday gives 100 bits to say, you we notice is your.
Oh, that's like an Australian accent. Are we in a different spot? No, we're at Terneuzen, Bushcutter. So yeah, indeed, the buoy was the other spot. That was Walsorden. But we are now at Terneuzen, which is our regular spot. So This is power mode. I'm just gonna go change it back to Matthew now. I think the man is very relaxing in his voice. I like Matthew. Yeah, the make a picture is also not working, Alex. That's also hosted on my local server. That's down. All right, guys. Thank you for all the support. That's already a level 6 hype train. 30%. 1 minute left. That's a lot of bits. Thank you for the support. Moin, Vlietenkieker. Hey, Jurgen. Ahoy. What does CTS actually say? You can hear it? A scam, yeah, I scammed you out of your free channel points. Then we also got the Arklo. Is that the Villa? Arklo Villa. Sounds like a villain going out. Probably going to Ireland if I have to guess. Look at that chimney.
Alex Celebrity gifted
That's
5 subs
cool.
on Twitch.
That's really good looking. Alex, another 5 gift. Am I good, dude? Just pushing the hype train casually to level 7. It's going to order, okay. Thank you, dude. Coming with a strong support. And not only here, many channels you've been supportive of. Appreciate you, dude. I see the goal. So, does Twitch tell you what the record is for a hype train? Oh my god, that's the smelly one. Oh, this is the best ever hype train? Nice. There we go. July 16th, 2026 will forever be remembered as the day we broke our hype train records. I will never beat it again.
Ria_Strickliesel gives 100 bits to say, great support today.
Thank you, Rhea, for the 100 bits. Dankeschön. Hey, you're almost there, or are you there already? Oh, a few more bits. Oh. It's too bad that I can't see what the record is. Oh my goodness, 300 bits from Lovisa.
Lovisa3344 gives 300 bits to say.
Guys, you can add TTS. Oh my god.
Alex Celebrity gives 100 bits to say, Chad, we're so close. Give more. We're making history.
We're indeed making history. Bushcutter, thank you for the 500. Alex, thank you for the 100. Lovisa, thank you for the 300. You guys are crazy. Thank you. Meanwhile, we're still casually ship spotting. I'm still trying to film. Oh my goodness. Oh, cool.
7 gifted 5 subs on Twitch.
Thank you for the 5 gifted. Somebody who's never chatted before, I think. Thank you. We smashed it. Nice. Congrats, everybody. You guys did it. I just stood here and observed how you are supporting immensely. There it is. First time chatter. Thank you, Algol, for the support. Pro lurker, indeed. I mean, I like my lurkers. I would say that 80 to 90% of my viewership is lurkers, so I appreciate every single one of you. But yeah, I'm pretty humbled right now. I did not expect a level 7 hype train this evening. Exquisite. Hello. Oh my god, another bush cutter, another 5 gifted. Jesus.
Gifted 5 subs on Twitch.
How about level 8? I mean, if you're gonna break it, you might as well smash it, right? Thank you, dude. Thank you, everybody who participated in the hype train. My goodness, thank you. Very, very humbling. I'm just a guy filming ships. So, thank you. History has indeed been made, and I'm pretty sure this record will stand here for a very long time. We don't do hype trains that often on this channel, so your layering on the subgift alert overlaps a bit with the time Oh, you mean on the overlay, Ziggy? Okay, yeah. But that will also change with the new backend system at some point. But yeah, I should move it up a tiny bit. It's since we added the wind direction that the thing is a little bit taller. It's true. Thank you, Exquisite. Oh my god. Guys, stop it. Stop it.
Worst road inferno.
10 gifted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Worst bro, danke schön for the 10 gifted. That smashes it all the way to level 9. My goodness. Twitch is gonna be so happy about level 9 hype train. So am I. Yes, I can finally eat more than just rice today. No, I think you guys are slowly paying off all the streaming costs for this month, actually, with this hype train. Lovisa, another 500 bits. Thank you so much. Hey, storm is coming. It's enough for today, dude. It's... I still suck at receiving donations and bits and subs, and it's very humbling. So thank you guys. By the way, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube and you think, what the hell is going on? You can subscribe and you can see more of the stream. Hey Johanna. So I'm still waiting on the Ro-Ro to appear. Oh, I think I see it in the distance now, the Ro-Ro. And another tenner from Alex, my goodness. See, look, so I already see your donation, Alex, and now Stream Elements is gonna take like half an hour or something to play the alerts. We'll just wait for Stream Elements to finally come up with it, because that is not going through my own backend. Oh, that sounded so wrong. Server backend. Alex, thank you for the 10 euros. Does it cover the cost of a burger over there? I think it does. As I just said, I think you guys paid for most of the stream costs this month, so that's super nice. I wonder if there's even gonna be an alert with Stream Elements these days, because it's so broken. You don't want that? Aw. Well. Halo Visa now on YouTube. Moin. Now we're about to fade into the sunset as we follow the ship. You're proud of my backend? I think it's a good looking backend that I built, yeah. I'm proud of it. I can't believe we did a level 9 hype train. You guys are insane. Ooh, hang on. There's one of those telescopic bridges over there as well. Look at that. High up in his tower, he's pushing 2 barges forward. Oh, there's actually somebody climbing the staircase there. Quite a steep climb, actually. Look at that. Hey, Abby. Good evening. What's the YouTube? Exclamation mark YouTube, Alex. Is this called the Walvis? That's a whale in Dutch. Is it the highest? No, it goes until forever, I believe, Freya. I don't think there's a limit to it, but it gets more difficult at every level, as I heard. But there's like a world record for a hype train. I forgot what it was. Maybe somebody in chat knows. But for my channel, this is the absolute record for a hype train. Oh my god, Alex, Jesus Christ. Now he's throwing a super chat on YouTube as well for £5. Thank you, Alex. Alex is just testing out every donation method we have. Alex, you can also buy merch. But that doesn't give an alert, so don't bother. Oh, is that the highest it goes? Oh, you meant the bridge. I'm sorry. There's so much going on right now. I think it's about at its limit though. If you look at the staircase, I don't think there's much room for stretching it further. It's pretty interesting that they're extended now. Usually they only do it when they're like fully loaded. But I guess maybe they enjoy being high up in the sky. Right, currently nothing at the locks. We talked about earlier mega ships. I'm just hoping that she's gonna come in during daytime and not like at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. But we'll have to see. Oh, the hype train has ended. Congrats. You all got a very weird emote from Twitch. Twitch thanks you. They will also gladly take 50% of all those subs. How much to touch the water? Wrong channel, Alex. I'm not a Dance Monkey dance streamer. There's plenty of others who would. She's pretty deep, the Wagenborg. If you look at her letters. That is fully loaded, actually. Meanwhile, as we follow this one going out, it's been drifting, mega ships. The Notre Dame has been drifting all day, actually, out at sea. I think they're waiting on a time slot for Antwerp. With the whole fire situation that happened here in the port, they're probably waiting for a slot. So in case you're just joining, we talked about it earlier, but it might be good to repeat the story a little bit. On Tuesday, literally like minutes after we ended our stream, spotting all the tall ships, there was an incident in the port of Antwerp in the big container dock. One of the ships, the MSC Maria Summer, which is one that we spotted already on the stream, they were loading a container with a chemical on it. Again, I'm gonna have to look up what the chemical was called. Hydrofluoric acid was in the container. And apparently there was a leak. And over 100 people had to go to the hospital to be checked up. There's one person in intensive care, unfortunately, and I believe 13 others were like actually wounded from it. So apparently that's a very toxic chemical, and it also goes into the air. So if you breathe it in, it's also dangerous. If you get it on your skin, it's like heavy burn wounds. So pretty nasty stuff to leak. The whole port, the whole container dock at least, was shut down. One of the big locks that's right next to it was shut down as well for at least half a day, I think. So based on that, there might be a bit of a delay for ships going in and out. So if I have to guess, the Notre Dame was probably going to go to that dock that the incident was at. It's a massive dock though, so I'm pretty sure it's only a section of the dock that's now still closed off, but that's why the LNG carrier might be a bit later. But I'm following up on it. If it comes in tomorrow during the day or evening, I will be here to catch it, mega ships. If it's on Saturday, then unfortunately I won't be able to, because we have a family trip planned. Meanwhile, if you look just past the Wagenborg, you see the Ro-Ro coming as well. Hey, Wizard. The Twitch hype train record is level 126 with 126,000 subs and 1.1 million bits. My God. That's $110,000 for the streamer. There's some very rich people in this world, but it's not us, chat. It's not you and me. We're just normal plebs. now the sun is setting. We're getting these nice shots again. I think if I change this, yeah, now we're getting the real golden hour vibes. There we go, it's a lot better. So if the haze is not too much, we should see the sun set behind the buildings in the distance actually. I think that's about the location where she sets. I also wonder when the sun sets. Let's check. Oh yeah, that's also down. Crap. Let's just Google it like a normal person. Sunset today. The sun will set at 9:53 today. Wow, that's... Wait, 57 for you? From Google says 53 for me. That's funny. Let's open this website. 9:52. No, sun. Yes, 9:52 for me. It's already like 10 minutes shorter than the last time we did a sunset stream, because then it was 10:06. It's 9:33 for you today. That means you're further... Wait. Yeah, you're further east. It's 53, yeah, okay. Cool. Got one more ship coming first. Another container ship or general cargo ship? What would this classify as? I'm gonna guess they're gonna classify it as general cargo ship. Oh yeah, further north, of course, makes sense. I'm silly. Talking about time and sunrises and sunsets, I saw that the US advanced a proposal to cancel daylight savings time. Very interesting. I wish Europe did the same. Because I don't like daylight savings at all. This is the Sedrata general cargo ship. 120 meters long. It's going to Oran. What flag is that? Is that Pakistan? No, it's not. Oh my goodness. And it's... What flag is that? Somebody will tell me. Oh, it's Algeria. Wait, is that the Algeria flag? Huh. Today I learned. Western Canada, they will stay on daylight savings all year. Also in Canada, it's individually decided by the provinces, or how does that work? I know quite a few Flagstows, but that one did not ring a bell for me. They're actually trying to make daylight savings permanent. The northern states are against it, since that would be kids going to school in the dark. It's interesting to me because, like, in winter here, it's dark until like 9 a.m. So the kids do go to school in the dark. Yeah. I also don't know if we would like get rid of it in Europe, if we would keep wintertime or summertime. Not sure. I think I would prefer summertime all year round. 681 TEUs. Hey Arno, good evening. From the south. Well, it's not that far south from you. Yeah, I also wouldn't mind if we keep winter or summertime. I just want to get rid of the hour jump every 6 months. I think it sucks. I don't like it. What? The British attacked the French? Huh? Were they on the same side? Did I miss something? Hey buddy. Welcome. Buddy, did you see the Notre Dame? Did you catch it in Hamburg? Just curious. I'm gonna try to catch it hopefully tomorrow. You did? Oh, amazing. I assume it doesn't have the old CMA container sides anymore. It's probably changed already. Because it was looking so good when it went to Le Havre with all the CMA containers on the sides. It looked beautiful. Vichy was the side that went with the Germans. I didn't even know that, lols. Interesting. Not that much CMA containers left. Oh, no. I still want to see it, though. Biggest LNG powered container ship in the world right now. So, excited to catch that one. All right, so we got a Ro-Ro coming as well. If we pan out a little bit. I know you guys will like the sun view. Let's keep it a little nice and dark. It's a bit moody. Here we go. Still impressive. Oh yeah, I cannot wait to see it. Just got these this little tug with 2 barges coming in as well. Yeah, I know Mega Ships. He's in my Twitch chat. That's why I was asking. Indeed, Jarno. We'll be here until sunset. At least that's the goal, to be here until the sun has set. Moin, lockdown. So the actual ship of this this thing is actually just the back part. It's like a little square ship that is pushing 2 barges side by side forward. Look at all the seagulls going this evening. They're feisty. We saw one eat a crab earlier as well. It's coming in. We also got the Medford, I think it is. Try to make it a bit brighter for you guys. The Merford. I believe this is one of the ships that goes between Zeebrugge and Antwerp and Ghent to ferry containers around. Also has one of those telescopic bridges. I've seen many of them this evening, the telescopic bridges. There's another one coming as well with a telescopic bridge. Meanwhile, the Roro is getting closer. I know you all want to see the big Roro, right? At least I do. Also, if you're just joining, I do apologize. The overlay system is broken, so no card collecting today. I know some of you are very sad about it now. But it should be back tomorrow or the next stream on Sunday, if tomorrow's a bust for the Notre Dame. The big camper van that's gonna come by here in a minute. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. It's like a hybrid ship. It's in between because it still has to do a little bit of coastline between the river and Zeebrugge. What's up, typical viewer? Saying that you do sound like a typical viewer. So we got another one. I think that one is going to Zeebrugge. Ferry some containers around. It's actually funny. We've only seen like small container ships, like little ones, inland ships, or these slightly bigger than inland ships. Which one is that? Let's see. The Casablanca. Good name. Alright, it's time for the good views now. Get ready. Let's already make it darker. There we go. I like this view. That is there's another ship in front of the Roro. I just noticed that. I've not really been keeping track of radar today, so it's just, we'll see what we can see. But I did know about this this Roro inbound. The Glovis Celine, 200 meters long, 83 meters wide, 2 years old. Came from an anchorage. She has a capacity of 7,000 CEUs. She has also an LNG dual-fueled vehicle. She is a pure car and truck carrier. Because they just need to go with a short little blip beep beep. They've arrived in Antwerp and now they need to move to Zeebrugge because the big ship that's gonna pick them up is gonna go there and not Antwerp. So they're like little ferry services between the major ports here in the area. You love the Mexico filter. Hey Rander, hello from Vancouver, Canada. Welcome to the south of the Netherlands. This is how it looks in New York City right now because of the wildfires in Canada. It's also, doesn't it look like this in Toronto? I saw an article a few days ago or yesterday that Toronto now has the world's worst air quality right now because of all the forest fires in Canada. Dude, it's crazy how many forest fires we have recently. It's becoming like a normal thing. Even here, it's like bone dry. I love how ominous it looks with the orange. I did Clemson. It was near Norway yesterday evening, actually. So it's nearing Norway. I can check as well now, actually. We're not doing that much anyway. Let's see where she is. In case you're wondering, we saw a tugboat head out, a Fairplay tug with a massive barge behind it. Oh, she's on the way back already, I think. Yeah, she picked up whatever he had to do in Norway, and now she's going to Vlissingen. So she's going to the town of the river there. So she's not heading back all the way to, I think it's Vlissingen. It's NLVLJ. This is her new destination, NLVLJ. Let's check it out. Port. Yeah, that's Vlissingen. VLI is Vlissingen. That's probably Vlissingen that they meant. I wonder what she picked up. So, maybe to recap for the people who weren't here, a few days ago we saw a tug go out with a massive barge behind it. The barge was owned by Sadens, which is like one of the big crane company, like big heavy equipment moving companies in the world, I would say. And she was going all the way to Norway, and apparently now she was in Norway very shortly, and now she's back on the way here. So I assume she picked something up because the barge was completely empty. Is it really a barge? No, it was more like a pontoon, I guess. Using the wrong words. I'm from Boom, Belgium. From where I live, it's like an hour drive. I mean, Belgium is close, it's small, so. I've been to Tomorrowland. I know why you ask it. When did I go there? I think 11 years ago, I think I was there. 10 or 11 years ago I went. I wouldn't mind doing it again. The problem is I never can get tickets, and I've stopped trying, honestly. I tried a few years. Your daughter is there now. Oh, she'll have a wonderful time. It's an absolutely insane festival. No, I also kept calling it a barge, Clemson. But I think technically it's more of a pontoon, because there's nothing that goes inside of it. Got one more tanker coming before the big one. Let's look at her a little bit. Kirkeholmen. I feel like we've seen this one before. She's going to Dublin. I know that flag. Ireland. We saw her once, November 7th, 25. There we go. You went to Willowbrook to surf. That's a specific spot to go for surfing. Especially knowing that you live here in this area. It's kind of weird. All right, let's go back to the good-looking ships. Can I see the name of it? Oh, it's one of the BG ships, the BG Emerald. It is 39, Fairplay 39 is the tug you want to track, Clemson. Right, now I'll go to the probably biggest one that we'll see today. Yo, what did I miss? Clemson, thank you for the Prime.
95.57 subscribe for a month on Twitch.
Another Prime. Thank you for giving me Jeff Bezos money. Appreciate that. I love the orange glow, so cool. Rendor Terneuzen. Terneuzen. That's where we're standing. Caroline barge pontoon was in Southampton delivering parts for a new oil refinery a few months back. Oh, cool. This is exceptionally orange. There's only one thing more orange is the president of the US now. Sorry, couldn't resist that one. Go a little bit wider for the views. You guys love the sun. There we go. Moody. Sorry, Cactus Jack, that is also broken, just like the overlay and this card collecting. Luckily, our alerts weren't broken for a high train earlier. I'm still amazed that we reached level 9. You guys are insane. Thank you again, those who are still here. You'll have to make actual manual screenshots today on your computer. You found me. You have a live satellite imagery of where I'm standing. Soon you'll laser me. Yeah, not only container ships at Beep Beep, there's a lot of different cargo ships where you can like tag along. The thing is though, it's as expensive as taking like a proper cruise. So unless you're like an enthusiast for a container ship or a Ro-Ro, there's some of the Ro-Ro cargo ships from Antwerp that also do it. But unless you're an enthusiast, the price is not worth it in my opinion. I'd rather do a cruise for that money. No, the focus is starting to fade. But as I always say, if somebody wants to donate 4,000 euros, I'll do it. I'll go on a cruise. I'll make a vlog series out of it, and I'll try to live stream. Check the pillows under the rug. Under the mattress is a good spot, Stellar. That's where like elderly people keep their money, under the mattress. Can we send you anywhere? No. There's a specific cruise that's like a bucket list item for me. But yeah, I don't have the funds to do it. I don't have 4,000 euros just to like throw at it. But it's like a 10-day, I think it's 10-day cruise from Hamburg. All the way to Scandinavia, pretty north into Norway, not all the way north, but pretty north, and then back down. It was moldy, but it was full of like old gulden, Stellar. But the Ro-Ro cargo from Antwerp also is pretty interesting. It's like a 7-day trip, I think. It goes from Antwerp to Finland and then back to Antwerp, so it's a round trip. That one was around 2,000 euros, if I remember correctly. Nice night. It is a PKU, very nice. In a little bit we'll have a nice sunset to look at as well. So for all of you who joined later, the plan is hopefully tomorrow we can do a stream to catch the biggest LNG powered container ship in the world coming in. But there is a chance that she'll come in too early or too late to stream it. In that case, I won't do a stream tomorrow, but if she comes in, we'll do a stream around that. And then we'll be back on Sunday for a regular Sunday afternoon shenanigans on the river. Yeah, I don't want to do it on the sailboat side. I don't fancy sailboats. I like looking at them, but is it crowded? No, we're like an hour away from Tomorrowland, or maybe even an hour and a half in this spot from Tomorrowland. So there's no wild shenanigans here. Yeah, look what a lovely floating shoebox. She's also LNG powered, we learned. And you can see that it's a Korean ship. She has her name in Korean written on her as well. But yeah, I did Tomorrowland like 10 years ago. The camping was a nightmare. Oh, that's a story. That one night that I slept at Tomorrowland, the day before the festival. So I had never ever camped at a festival before. I had never camped in my life before either. So we decided we're going to do Tomorrowland. We have to have done it once. No, it's broken, Marnux. I'm sorry. So we got tickets. Back then it was still possible to get tickets for Tomorrowland. So we arrived on Thursday, so that would be today compared to then. It was a very warm day actually. It was blazingly warm. We set up the tent. There's like a big pre-party at the camping, all nice and well, fun. Then the night starts and we want to go to sleep. There was some dumbass person right near where we were camping. They had like one of those megaphones, you know, like the ones that you like yell at when you're protesting or when the police wants to yell at you. They had that with them in the campground. The organization was like, oh, that looks nice, that's fine to have. And that little thing was like playing a little happy birthday tune, like, you know, like a bit tune thing. All fucking night long. I didn't sleep for like an hour. I was totally broken and the festival still had to begin. So I drove home the day after and I slept at home and I just drove back and forth every evening from the festival. Downside is I couldn't have any alcohol, but the upside is I had a nice sleep and a bath after each day. So fuck that, dude. I was so disappointed that night. Just why would you bring that to a campground? That's just, you know, you're the obnoxious asshole in the group then, right? More surprising to me is that the organization didn't check stuff like that or allowed it. And that was even weirder to me. I was going to sleep. So there was one guy, Shirley, with a megaphone, you know, like the big thing they use at protests or when the cops want to yell at you. And that megaphone also had the function to play a happy birthday tune, in like 8-bit tune. They played that all fucking night long. All night long, over and over and over and over again. Luckily I'm not an aggressive person, but man, I was pissed off that night. No, I'm not sure though. I would love to do another festival once. There was one year that I went to a festival, a 4-day festival all alone, just for the music. There was nobody that I knew there. I was there alone for 4 days. It was such a good time. I really enjoyed it. I lost connection to the YouTube live. No switching tabs, yeah, and we're almost done for today. The sun is setting, so you would have missed a lot of ships actually. So the good thing is, Marnux, you didn't miss a lot of ships. I need to restart the app here. YouTube, please stay working. There we go. YouTube is back. But yeah, I would do Tomorrowland again, probably for a day, not for like 3 days or 4 days. Or how many days it is. But I just am unable to get tickets these days. It's impossible. So what I suspect is, you know, like the whole Tomorrowland system now. They work with like bracelets, and those bracelets are linked to your name, and they know how much you spent because everything you pay is with that bracelet and stuff like that. So I think they prioritize people who in the past years have spent a lot of money consuming at the festival. They get probably like priority access to the tickets, and all the other ones are just fucked, or the leftovers. What is it? It's electronic dance music, Stellar. You don't know Tomorrowland? It's probably like one of the best known festivals in the world, I would think. Like basically every single big DJ in the world will be there. It's 2 weekends now actually as well. It became so big that it's now 2 weekends every year. I hate the style of music. Okay, fair enough. Demand is 10x the supply. Yeah, I agree, but you know, like half of the tickets are reserved for Belgians. That's always how they've done it and how they are still doing it. So that means 100,000 tickets are reserved exclusively for Belgian people. Yet I'm unable to get one. I tried it for like 3 years. DEFCON 1 is better. I went to the Continent once, which is like a knockoff from DEFCON. It was also by Q-Dance, I think. But I got a headache after, I couldn't even make it to the end of the day. It's too much, that music, for me. It's good for a few hours, but not like a whole day. Get anything that sounds digital? Interesting. I mean, in the end, music is just sinus waves that go through your ear. So whether the sinus is produced by a guitar or by a synthesizer, it's kind of a similar sinus. Cubase, I heard from that one, yeah. I remember when I was a lot younger, there were like these big parties in Amsterdam called Sensation. I always wanted to go, but by the time I was old enough, it wasn't really a thing anymore. All right, it's time for Moody Sunset. I think we have most of the ships passed for today. Nothing in the locks right now. Nothing really coming from Antwerp. Yeah. Well, I have to do it. Oh, it's another 30 minutes though. Thunderdome and Mysteryland. Yeah, it's actually funny. Mysteryland existed before Tomorrowland. So Tomorrowland was actually a little knockoff from Mysteryland, but for some reason that thing exploded into what it is today. Is that the Castor? Not the Castor we saw last year, the old ship. But their marketing, it's interesting to me because Mysteryland had like a similar concept of like fairy tale-ish and very well themed. Yeah, I guess there's also a bit of luck, factor of luck to take into account. Mysteryland was bigger in the 90s, was it? I think Tomorrowland is like, what is it, 200,000 people every weekend? Or is it 100,000? Probably 200,000. But yeah, ID&T were like the kings of doing these big events back in the 90s. And early 2000s as well, still. So it was bigger than that, interesting. Real quick deviation from the sunset. There he is, the little bugger. Steven, majestic as he is. Went to the Thunderdomes at the Sportpaleis. Also never went to those. Also, I see the first doggers are arriving as it gets dark. He's fast, Abby. I think he teleports sometimes. We saw him eat a crab earlier, so he's been here for a while. That's probably just the age, PKU. The festivals like Tomorrowland now are still really great. But what I always recommend for a festival like Tomorrowland is stay away from the main stage. Check it out, it's beautiful, it's an insane build. Maybe check it once at night to see the lights and everything. But if you're really there for music, go to all the other stages, because all of them are better. Every single stage is better than the main stage at Tomorrowland. Because that's just mainstream brain dead EDM music. Hey, gentle freak, good evening. Cherry Moon, yeah. I live not too far from Cherry Moon. I mean, the building still exists, but it's now some kind of abandoned event hall. Beautiful view indeed. Get a little bit more moodier. Yeah, well, I want to get a bit moodier. It was a nice hall. I've never been. I'm just too young to have been there. Oh yeah, so if you're just joining, sorry, the overlays are broken today. The card collection, because of that, the card collection is broken, and the makeup picture is also broken. But we'll fix it for tomorrow's stream or Sunday's stream, depending on the ship that we want to catch. Hey Carmack, indeed pretty. Hey Big. No, the overlays are broken because of Windows update. Jeffrey the third, we don't see Babui. We're in our regular spot, Carmack. So Babui is further up the river near Antwerp. But I was too scared to go there today. Oh, just kidding. You're just joining. There was a big accident with a container ship in the port on Tuesday evening. So just after we ended our stream with the sailboats, a container with hydrofluoric acid leaked, causing like very toxic fumes and everything in the port. Over 100 people got brought to the hospital for a checkup. Even a guy is in intensive care for it, and then 13 others were also hurt by it, unfortunately. So that's why I didn't want to go upriver. I didn't want to be. No, it's already under control, of course. It's been 2 days, but yeah, nasty things happen still in the ports. But we were about, I don't know, 5, 6, no, maybe 10 kilometers away in bird's flight from where that happened. So it didn't happen on, it happened on a ship that was in port, and it was while they were loading or unloading the container that contained that acid. So apparently there was a little hole in it, and with moving the container, the hole got bigger and everything started spilling over. And then if that comes in contact with water, I believe, then that's when the fumes start happening. So yeah, crazy stuff. So they locked down the whole container dock. They locked down one of the major locks there as well. It's one of the locks where all the vehicle carrier ships go through, or most of them at least go through. It's smoke, Stoller. Whoa, I saw somebody. Hey, Alistair, welcome. Hey, Hans. Yeah, we got an insane level 9 hype train. We broke our hype train record on Twitch today. Still humbled by that. You guys were crazy on the support. Thank you again. But today will be forever remembered as the day we reached the level 9 hype train. So as a reward, you guys get a nice little sunset. In terms of ships, I think most of it has passed. Maybe the locks will open one more time, but as I talked about earlier, because of the water level being so low on the canal, they are grouping together boats through the lock. So there's longer wait times for ships to go in, so they all better group together, because they have an issue that otherwise too much salt water would go into the canal and make it like, what is it, brackish water? They want to avoid that. So the locks are operating at a different tempo right now. I'm a bit worried about those clouds. I really hope it doesn't go away behind clouds, because then, yeah, we won't have a nice sunset. I'm starting to get a little bit worried about those clouds that we just see appear there. Correct, Carmack, the canal is lower. Silent is golden. Fine, I'll shut up, Paranormal. Could you just say, can you please shut up so we can enjoy the sunset? Yeah, actually true. So even where we are standing right now, we're standing on this embankment by the river. It's always trippy because I can never really show you guys, but so this is an embankment that we're standing on. But the other side, so just past, come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, so that is lower than the water level here, especially when it's high tide. That road is actually below the water surface. So these dikes are really like keeping everything safe. You're wearing a respirator when you have to go out, my goodness. Are you in New York, Monkey Bananas, or Toronto? I saw that Toronto had like the worst air quality in the world right now. Oh, Minnesota, okay. So it's, makes sense, right? It's a bigger area that's affected. So I'm gonna double check the new power bank, how she's doing for consumption. 99%, nice. Be quiet, you're disturbing the doggers. I'm sorry. Airplane flyby through the sun, we say, imagine that, the timing. That could be a viral clip. Okay, I think we're in luck with the clouds. They're just too thin clouds there. So the sun should set in another 20 minutes from now, she should be under. So we got 20 more minutes left on the stream. Leaving now? You're leaving at the climax, Lovisa? All right, have a great evening or day or whatever you are. Thanks for hanging. Fine, I'll also leave. Wait, I have my mic on me so you guys can still hear me actually. That's awkward. Oh, Indian food, yummy. Wow, look how round the sun is. As I was saying this, I just realized how dumb that sentence is. So I do expect the sun to like drop behind the buildings actually about from where we are. It should be that time of year that she drops behind the buildings from this angle. You're looking at the tunnel right now? You mean direction? Yeah. I should really get an SD card so I can record this in like 4K. That will make it like one of those looping videos, 10 hours of sunset. Don't know how we would do it, but 10 hours of sunset. I actually looked into getting an SD card for this camera, but apparently SD cards that can film 4K are very expensive compared to like regular picture SD cards. They easily cost like over 100 euros, which I was very surprised by. Hey Dumpkin. So unfortunately I don't see any ships so far coming up actually. Crazy. We might have a few inland ships coming out of the lock in a little bit. Play it in reverse. Up and down. Oh, there's one ship coming. Is that a tugboat? Oh, is that the VB8 we were talking about? Yeah, it's probably the VB8 that's coming. Well, at least it's still a little bit ship spotting. I love how the sun is now above the city. It looks so cool. She came from Westerschelde. Okay. I think the sun might actually go past the buildings when she touches land. We'll have to see. Got about 15 minutes left, I think, until she's under. I think they did Stoller. Isn't that why screensavers were invented? Hey, Mikey. Jade is going out again a bit though. Oh, she's going back out. Oh, there's another ship coming. Wait, I missed that one. Got one more ship. Oh my God, it's more pinkish in real life than the camera. Let's see. Can I make it more pinkish for you guys? Let's keep it at this one, like this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, this is a shot. This is what we want to see. Yeah, I'm sorry, the makeup picture is broken today. So is the card collecting and the overlays. Oh, it's a Svenborg that's coming. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty above the city. So yeah, I'll have to make screenshots manually. Too much effort. We'll come back for more sunset at some point. Don't worry. But this is a cool time of the year because she will set behind those buildings, I think. That will make a very cool effect. Just hope there's no clouds that she will disappear behind instead, because there is a bit of haze and cloudiness. We'll have to see. What city is that? Vlissingen or Flushing. Some people call it in English. Vlissingen. I like how it lights up the clouds underneath. It's really cool. Clouds are lit up from above now. Okay, we can zoom even a bit more now. Okay, this is max zoom actually. It would be great if the container ship decided to come straight towards us from where she is now and don't go too wide for taking the corner. Yes, this is an 18mm to 300mm zoom lens. There it is, Toast put it in the chat. Hey Evie, thank you. I agree. It's absolutely stunning. I do think we might lose her into the clouds just before she hits the buildings. How am I? I'm good, I'm good. Enjoying the nice sunset, very peaceful. I do think the timing of the ship is perfect. I hoped she would have sat behind the big building, but I think she's gonna go even further right, a little bit more. I'll still listen to it stuck. I'll record it in 4K and then your low image rip will not be as good. Oh, it's been a fun one, dogs. It's been a fun one, an unexpected fun one, as there wasn't that much for ships, but I did have a good time. Still got visual on her. What is that little thing on the left there? Is that like a little speedboat, or is that a Patriot maybe? Is this port 24/7? No, it ends after sunset, because then the spot becomes a dogging spot and I have to get out of here fast. No, the Patriot, the little boat, not a missile. It's actually funny how I cannot see the little ship with my naked eye. It's too far away. Hey, what spot now? Well, don't look up dogging on Google and what it is. Don't look it up. You don't want to know. It's like a magical spot. Keep it at that. Should we pivot a tiny bit so we have her like this in the middle? Yeah, I feel like this is nice. Maybe a little, yeah, it's better. Yeah, I think this ship will be too late to line up with the sun. Also, I'm worried about the low clouds over the sea. You see, they're now slowly getting in front of it, so we might miss it going into the horizon. Too much sea fog. No green flash. Yeah, I don't think you'll see it here. Yeah, we'll have to settle for a cloudy finish. Oh, she's quickly losing intensity now for colors. Earth is flat. It's funny because the stream is the epiphany of why the sun is not flat. The Earth is not flat. When you see a ship on the horizon, it's lower than once it's in front of us. Well, we almost got a perfect sunset. Almost. It's sinking when it's far away, and when it's close, it's no longer sinking. Gotcha. It magically rises out of the water. Some great shots in the Discord. Thank you, Stellar. Almost. Vessel finder, please. Why did bro have to park so close to me? He was standing here like for an hour. Oh, look at that seagull. Oh. I hope you all saw that. You better all saw that. It was glorious. All right. On this view, chatters, I'm gonna wrap things up for today. Press a button. All right, so I should be back tomorrow if the biggest LNG fueled container ship in the world comes in. I'll be here. If not, it'll be Sunday afternoon, our usual Sunday afternoon shenanigans. If you're not following yet, please consider following. If you're not subscribed yet on YouTube, please subscribe and like the video. Trying to grow the channels. Thank you for the massive level 9 hype train to everybody who participated in it. Still humbled by that. Other than that, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.